Go.
Hi, my name is Jessica, and this is my persuasive speech. This is my speech attire. This is my audience. Vivian, Mark, and Caitlin. I want to start off by asking you guys a question. Have you ever sacrificed something that you love for the sake of someone else? It's a very noble act to make such an unselfish donation. An act that could classify someone as a hero. Hero is the word that I would use to describe a student from the University of New Hampshire who is spotlighted in an article published by Yahoo News Network for his willful decision to put an end to his athletic career to donate bone marrow to help a man suffering from leukemia. Like this man with leukemia, each year more than 18,000 people could potentially be saved by receiving a bone marrow transplant. I, as an official registered member, have researched the topics of the needs for bone marrow transplants, the process of the donor, and will give you reasons why you should become one. I hope to inform you on the impact bone marrow donors make on others and to convince you to join the National Marrow Donor Program Donor Registry. The first topic I want to talk about is why there's a need for bone marrow transplants. 20,000 people suffer from life-threatening illnesses like leukemia, lymphoma, and immune system disorders that could be prevented, well, not prevented, but treated with the help of a bone marrow transplant. Doctors look for donors by the way that their tissues match other people's. It's called the HLA, the human leukocyte antigen, and to become a donor to someone else, you have to have proteins that match their immune system so that they can accept the transplant. People wonder why they don't just use their family, because family would usually have a pretty good match of tissues, but only 30% of people needing a bone marrow transplant can actually use their family because of factors such as age or they're just not a match. So out in the world, there's 14,000 people a year who cannot find a family member donor to help them in their need for a bone marrow transplant. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is how you become a donor. The process of being a donor requires that you be between the age of 18 and 44, and that you're healthy and fit into the health requirements. To register, you can go to marrow.org/join, which is this website right here, and click on Join Now, and then it'll just have you fill out a health questionnaire, submit some contact information, sign an agreement to become a part of the registry, and then you just take a cheek swab, and you can also take a blood sample, and then you'll just return the kit to them and you're a donor. For the procedure, if you get chosen, which only 1 in 540 registered members get chosen to donate, you will receive some anesthesia, and then a doctor gets a hollow needle and inserts it into one of your back or pelvic bones, and then you get a blood transfusion of your own blood that they take before the procedure. And then after you recover from anesthesia, most people will just get to go home. It's very simple and easy. The reason why only 1 in 540 registered members get to donate is because they're either not the best match for the patient, they have health issues, they just decide not to do it, or the patient's health or treatment plan changes. Now here's some reasons why you should become a donor. Out of the 14,000 people looking for donors, only 5,800 people a year actually have transplants done. So it's a very small number compared to how many actually need it. And then it's such a small impact on you for such a big impact on them. You can save someone's life by just taking a few minutes out of your life to be able to donate. And for 98.5% of donors, there are no side effects at all. So, now that you've heard about why people need bone marrow transplants, the procedures for becoming a registered bone marrow donor, and donating bone marrow, and also the reasons why you should become a donor, I hope that you have a better understanding of the impact bone marrow make on others, and will take a few minutes out of your day in the National Marrow Donor Program to register. Your sacrifice might save someone's life.